clean my desk. Well, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tyler's Real Fishing. As you can tell, I'm here in a different place today than I would be out on the water, and that is because I didn't actually film an intro for this video. I went out there to the pond in my kayak with the intent of filming a Chatterbait video for Lucky Tackle Box, and you know, hopefully catching 1 or 2 fish. And it turns out I caught a lot more than 1 or 2 fish, and I caught some big ones as well. So I thought that I would sit down right now at 12:38 in the morning, whatever it is, when I'm editing this video, and shoot an intro for you guys. So basically, I wanted to head out in the water, like I was saying, film a Lucky Tackle Box instructional video, and I ended up catching way more fish and having way more fun than I thought I would. And so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna turn this into an official Tyler's Real Fishing video. So without further ado, let's head on the water. Hopefully you guys enjoy me catching fish, teaching you guys how to fish a chatterbait better in the pre-spawn time specifically. And if you guys have any questions, make sure you guys put them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys at the end. So what I'm kind of doing here is paddling around the lake in order to look for the grass edges to cast to. I kind of realized I was getting caught up too much in the shallow grass because it is shallow grass. And so I want to move out here a little bit deeper. Let the chatterbait sink a little bit more. And I think those fish are going to be sitting right there on the edge. And if they're not on the edge, they're going to be on the open space kind of outside the edge, getting ready to move up and start feeding for the pre-spawn. Got one. Wasn't recording on the camera, but as soon as I threw it right along that grass line and reached down to get my my paddle to readjust my boat, he nabbed it, and I think this is a good fish. Feels like a good fish. Let's let him fight good here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, very good one. That is a nice fish on the chatterbait with the craw combo. Come on, get out of that grass. Get out of there, come on. Oh my goodness, wow, 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 it's a 5-pounder. Wow, okay, come here. Play chili. I lost a big fish in a college tournament last week because I horsed him in. Oh yeah, nope. Bring it in, big boy. Bring it in. Yes, yes, look at that fish. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful pre-spawn Texas largemouth. Got the chatterbait with the zone craw. Wow, that is cool. Oh man, that is so awesome. Let's talk about this real quick. All right, folks, so what I did here is I paddled a little bit farther back into this kind of creek area where I assumed fish should be sitting before they kind of move back to spawn, and this big, chunky, probably 4.5, maybe 5-pound largemouth nabbed it as soon as it got off this grass line. I kind of ripped it out of a piece of grass and he ate it. So that is sweet. Let's talk about kind of how I caught this fish and the retrieval here in a second. Let's give this girl a release and get her back to doing her thing. See ya. Yes! So when I'm talking about retrieval, I kind of do a steady reel like this, and then as soon as I feel any sort of grass, I'm gonna try to get myself bogged up in some grass. Oh my goodness, oh, I had a fish. Oh, sorry guys. Thought that I was ripping it out of grass there, but I had a fish. Let's try to show you that again, and maybe I'll catch that fish. Oh, that was scary. That fish absolutely nailed it. I'm kind of reeling it along. Boom, grass, rip. And most of the time when you rip it out of that grass, you're either gonna free your bait or you're gonna free your bait and have a fish. Definitely the best of both worlds there. I think I either got one or I got grass. Can't tell. I'm gonna fight it like it's a fish though. Oh yeah, it's a fish. Got him on the chatter. Yes, get in this boat. Oh, he got out. There we go. I'm telling you, they are loaded up on this point right here. And look how he ate that. That's incredible. You cannot tell me that he is not feeding on some bluegill right now. Whew, that's awesome. See ya, bud. Basically what I'm doing is just casting it right along this line here. And because it's sunny outside, we have super bluebird conditions. These fish are up shallow, trying to get all the sun they can, all the warmth they can to go up and spawn. So basically I'm just casting this thing right on the top of the grass line and then ripping it out kind of like that every time I get a piece of grass on it. Occasionally, as you can see, not much you can do. Some grass kind of gets on there. But with this wind, we're gonna keep trying to fight this thing. Makes location a bit hard today because as you can see, I just drifted 15 feet off my spot in about 5 seconds. But if you can keep yourself in the same position, you are able to catch those fish. So the reason kind of why I'm not straying away from the calm side of the lake, which is kind of on this side, is because this is the smallest section of the lake. The wind is funneling into this area, which means it's going to funnel all sorts of bait fish, phytoplankton, kind of the whole, you know, ecosystem of the lake into this small little area here. And these fish, since they're really, really hungry, they're sick and tired of sitting out deep for the winter, they're coming to sit up here and get ready for some pre-spawn action. So that's why they're sitting on this bank right here. If it was, you know, slick calm, I'd probably be more on the main lake points here on this lake, but not today. These fish are positioning themselves in a perfect place for me to catch them. Wind is tough, as you can see, but something you got to deal with to catch the lunkers. Got one. I got a fish, folks. Oh, it's another good one. It's another good one. Man, this pond has never had fish like this before. Oh, well, not that good, but I'll take him. I will take him. Yeah. Get in this kayak. Get in this kayak. You and your craw-eating friend. That's what's beautiful about this little combo here, especially this craw. I love this craw and the kind of the versatility that it provides, because it can either be punched, it can be flipped, it can be put on the back of a shaky head like I showed you guys, and it can also be thrown on a chatterbait just like this. Boom, beautiful fish. See ya. Oh, I've got one. I've got one. Yes, I do. It's a big one. It's a big one. I think either that or he popped off. Nope, there he is. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Look at that. Oh, yes. Chatterbait beatdown, folks. Oh, these fish are so healthy and so fat. I'm a big fan of this lake right now. Awesome. This is almost unreal. These fish are so dang predictable right now. This is nuts. All I'm doing is casting a chatterbait down a grass line, and these fish are stacked in here. Stacks on stacks on stacks. The combo that I'm using today is the Lew's Custom Speed Stick. Oh, one sec. I might have a fish. Oh, I do. Yeah, one sec. I'll explain my my combo afterwards. Oh, this is fun. This is fun, fun, fun. So your daddy takes the T-bird away, man. Good grief. These fish are all super, super healthy. And they are eating the chatterbait like it's their job. See ya. So before that fish rudely interrupted there, I was talking about kind of the gear that I'm throwing this on, and it's basically the same exact gear that I throw a rattle trap on. And so I do like a long crankbait rod. I have a 7.6 Lew's Custom Speed Stick crankbait rod, and then I have the Lew's Team Light. Awesome reel. I'm telling you, this thing casts reaction baits very far with ease. Loving this thing. Awesome drag system. And then I think the line I have on it is 15 or 14 pound fluorocarbon, probably 15. I could throw a chatterbait on 12, and you could throw it up to, you know, straight braid or 20, but in this pond especially, the water's pretty clear. I don't have to horse them out of any really thick cover, just some kind of sparse grass like we're fishing today, and so that's why throwing this combo here, and I'm telling you, I hardly missed any fish today because I can exactly tell when they bite it. This rod is super sensitive. Catching lunkers out of the kayak. I love catching fish out of a kayak. Kayak fishing's fun. You guys are probably wondering, Tyler, why are you standing up in your kayak? Well, I'm a bass boat fisherman, and that's just kind of what I'm used to. So even when I kayak fish, I stand up as much as I can. I know it kind of hurts the whole camera angle gig. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish. Yep. Yep. I think that's a big one. Could be wrong. He's got me in some grass. Nope, there he is. Big one. Jimmy. Jimmy, get the net. Oh, he's not done. He's not done. There he is. Bring it in, you dingus. Get your face in my hand. Yes. Got him. Got him. Got him on the bait. I'm throwing a little green pumpkin chatterbait with a craw. Oh, a Lucky Tackle Box craw that I got in my LTV box, and he actually just ripped the craw off. So I may rig up a new craw. You know, folks, the good thing about drifting with the wind is you drift with the wind. The bad thing is that you end up all the way a few miles from your car, and you got to get back there. Ugh. A struggle. See if I can get one sitting down. That'd be cool. Oh goodness, oh goodness. I had one. I had one, folks. That would be almost a first. Ah, dang it. I felt him nibble, and I reached down right at that moment to get my paddle and adjust myself. Darn it. You know, usually not a fan of wind, but the wind today has allowed me to catch these fish that I'm catching, so I'm gonna keep fighting it and be grateful. Kind of the reason why I think a crankbait rod is very important when you're throwing a chatterbait is because fish oftentimes eat it like they would a crankbait or a spinnerbait, and in those instances, you almost never want the rod to immediately bow up and get a hook into that fish, or pull a hook out of the fish, because that's what it tends to do a lot of the time, is that, do I have a fish? I think I have a fish. Oh yeah, I've got a fish, there we go. As I was saying, when you have a fish on like a medium heavy or a heavy rod, oftentimes that fish will be able to pull out because your rod tip is too stiff. The reason I love using crankbait is because literally in that instance right there, I thought that I was stuck on grass for a while, so I just kind of ripped it out a few times, and that fish was still on there even after a few rips because the rod tip is not super hard. We're not flipping, you know, matted grass or stump fields here. We're throwing a moving bait, and so a crankbait rod is almost, in my opinion, the perfect rod for it. We're sitting down in the kayak. Catch fish, whoo! Catch me on Spotify. The song's gonna be called Chatterbait. When you don't have a power pole on your kayak, which actually I do kind of have a custom power pole that I made, but I did not bring it today because I didn't assume I'd need it. But you've got to use all the natural structure you've got around you. So look at this nice wooden structure, how nice. The wind's pushing us a little bit, but I guarantee you we'll catch one using this thing. There's a fish. There's a fish. There's a fish. Oh, of course I'm being drug off the wooden platform already. Oh, gosh, darn it. Ah! Again, folks, sorry for the just chest cam footage today. Didn't really have much of an option if I'm kayak fishing. I don't have a whole setup yet for filming. Oh my goodness, I almost fell in. There he is. There, that's a big one. That's a big one, folks. Unless he had me in grass. Oh, dang it, he got off. I've got one. He's got one. He's got one. And I'm not even leaving my establishment. Look at this. Perfect. I'll take that any day of the week. Not a bad one. Not a big one either, but... Oh yeah, get in here. Oh no, oh no. Nice. Little chunker dunker on the chatterbaiter. See ya. Oh yeah, yep, here we go. Just let the wind do all the work for me. Yep, all right. See ya. Perfect shoreline I was casting at. Goodbye. I seriously think that all the dang fish in this entire lake moved to that little section over there. Because I can usually catch them all over this place, but not today. They are stacked in that little corner that I left about 20 minutes ago. Got him. That was a weird bite. That was a very weird bite. Super light. They were smashing it on the other side, and on this side they're just kind of lipping at it. That's a nice one. That is a nice one. I'm gonna get down on my knees here, and I'm gonna lip this fish because this fish is bigger than I thought. A little bit nicer. Move my paddle. Get in here. Yes, there we go. Dope. This is so cool. Look at how they're eating that thing. Beautimous. I'm having fun today, guys. This is what pre-spawn fishing is all about. Get those, oops, sorry, hit my mic there. Get those fish right when they're feeding up, and they are eating it. And the wind's blowing me all over this lake. Hey, and we back. So as you guys can tell, I had a blast catching fish on the chatterbait. Definitely that 5-pounder was a bonus. I haven't caught a fish of that caliber in a long time with all the traveling that I did over Christmas break and then the tournaments that I did the beginning of this year, 2018. I didn't get a whole lot of time to go target some big fish, but hopefully guys, as this spring progresses, I can break my PB. That's my goal for this semester is to break my PB of 9.85 pounds. If you guys haven't seen that video, it'll be linked over here in the corner. Again, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'm trying to get the channel to 100,000 subscribers. Trying to beat my buddies over at Tactical Bassin, but I think they're going to pass me within the next few days. But it's a crazy journey on this YouTube channel, and I want to have you guys along for the ride with me. We'll see you guys next time. Woo! Score.